Hey guys, welcome back after, what was it, like 2 months? So today behind me I've got my 2000 Ford Mustang GT, and I figured I might as well go a different direction with my videos because I am good at cars. Might as well, work on cars. So I'm gonna be restoring my entire Mustang, the entire thing. You see all these little imperfections on the body, the hood's all jacked up. Front bumper, we actually pulled off a V6 Mustang and spray painted it on a curbside. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start pulling it apart. I want to actually possibly even repaint the entire car. I'm thinking maybe like a dark purple, a plasti dip, something that's gonna look really nice. Maybe not too flashy, So what I want to start with though overall is the motor. The body's gonna come last because the motor's more important. I've got a lot of plans to take care of, like a lot of things that are wrong with this. Today I actually got a new alternator for it because AutoZone's awesome reman parts are really crappy, and I bought a brand new alternator, didn't work, so went back pretty pissed off because I spent $300 on an alternator, still didn't work. When we pull it out, we're going to be fixing all the little leaks you can see down there in the valley of the motor. I don't know if you can see it, there's a little bit of coolant because there's a line that actually runs through here and it's leaking, which go forward, you put a coolant line going through the valley of the motor, you got to get to it by pulling off the whole entire intake manifold. But one of the major problems that I actually wanted to get to because of the whole entire rebuild is this. You see all that down there? Leaks oil like crazy. You can see on the floor it's got a little bit of oil. It's been in here for only like 4 hours. So I'm gonna pull off the hood first, and then I'm gonna get the whole entire thing kind of ready to pull the motor, because I don't have an engine puller here yet, but I will get one maybe by this Saturday. I don't know how often I'm going to be posting, maybe possibly once a week if I can. It's all a matter of how much parts I'm going to buy, how much they cost. I can't just sit there and throw money at a car over and over again and have all my income go toward the car. Name in the comments what you think I should do first, and kind of like what I could do for the motor, cheap upgrades, modifications, stuff to just give me a little more power, because what I want to do is redo the entire car. I won't have any play in the steering wheel like there is now. The exhaust won't be leaking. The motor won't have leaks in it. I've got big plans for it, so I figured I'd let you guys come along for the ride. But I'm gonna set the camera up and pull the hood off and start prepping it. And yeah, you guys gotta just sit back and watch me work. Now you can see what I'm talking about when I say this needs some work. The hood scoop, funny story actually. So I was driving the car down the freeway and the hood scoop just flew off. So go forward for putting on crappy hood scoops that don't do anything. They're just for looks. That's nice and open. I can pull the motor out now next time I come in. I've already got some of the parts for my car. Like not really much, so it's kind of like things that I've wanted to do in the past but never got around to. But now that I have a garage and a place to park my car, I can take care of it. I actually bought this right here, Stage 2 racing clutch, because I planned on putting a lighter flywheel on, along with straight piping the exhaust. But sorry I didn't really do much working on the car. It was more of an introduction video to kind of show you guys what I plan on doing, so it's not like, random. But this will be my project for the next month or two, depending on, how much I have to spend on parts and how much I plan on actually doing on the motor, because when I have it out, I want to take care of everything that I would possibly have to do on it. So when I put it back in there, it's like brand new. It'll still run and drive right now. I actually drove it in here today, so I didn't have to tow it or anything. But if you look at how clean the oil is, the motor, the internals of the motor, see if I can get that to focus. Let's see, maybe we'll be able to see better here. Yeah, as you can see, so this oil has about, this oil has about 2,000 miles on it right now, and it's still pretty clean. So I know the insides of the motor, or the internals of the motor, are actually in good condition. I don't hear any knocking or any kind of excessive noise that shouldn't be there while it's running. For what it is, I think it's pretty sweet, because this thing has 203,000 miles on it, which is kind of impressive, I think, for the condition of the car and the way it runs, the way it drives. It's pretty nice. So I figured, it's already a pretty good car. I like it a lot. It has more sentimental value than anything else, because I know this car probably isn't worth dumping, $2,000, $3,000 in it for parts, in parts alone, not to mention the time. Like, imagine if someone else were to do this in a shop, they would charge you thousands. So I figured, I might as well take care of it. But I actually bought the car and sold it about a year or 2 years ago, or close to around that time, around 2 years ago. And one of the buddy I sold it to another one of my friends, and ever since I bought it, I kind of wanted the car. I was jealous of it, so I figured, I might as well buy it. The friend he sold it to ended up moving out of state, so he said that I could buy it from him, so I ended up buying for him for the same cost that he paid for it. Alright, well, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. If you're a car fan, let me know in the comments, and we'll see you guys next time.